Overview of the MAOA gene's 3R allele. In the study, ethnic groups such as Dagestanis and Kabardians from the North Caucasus exhibit a notably higher prevalence of this allele, approximately 30% of their populations, compared to Russians and Armenians, among which it is around 10%. The role of the MAOA gene in aggression: it regulates neurotransmitter breakdown, including dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. The 3R allele is linked to a low-activity form of the enzyme, slowing down neurotransmitter breakdown. This lower enzymatic activity can contribute to heightened emotional responses and impulsive actions, which may correlate with aggressive behavior in certain contexts. The link between MAOA and historical conflict in areas with high frequencies of the 3R allele, such as the Caucasus, populations might exhibit aggressive tendencies. The North Caucasus, with its history of conflicts and warrior cultures, shows a greater prevalence of the allele. This difference in genetic frequency is evident when comparing groups like Dagestanis and Kabardians, who have martial traditions, with Russians and Armenians. Dagestanis and Kabardians in the Russian military. The Russian Federation recruits young men from Dagestan and Kabardino-Balkaria, both regions with martial histories and predominantly Muslim populations. Given their positioning in southern Russia, these soldiers, with estimated average brain volumes between 1300–1349 cc, are often deployed as cannon fodder in the most hazardous combat zones, such as frontline operations in Ukraine. The high frequency of the 3R allele in the North Caucasus reflects the region's history of continuous conflicts and a warrior culture. From the Caucasian Wars to more recent Chechen conflicts, these factors may have reinforced traits linked to aggression and combativeness. While the 3R allele alone does not predetermine violence, under stress or deprivation, it might influence aggressive behavior in these populations. The Russian military utilizes its ethnic diversity, deploying soldiers from regions like Dagestan and Kabardino-Balkaria in key battles in Ukraine. These forces have been involved in intense combat areas such as Mariupol, Bakhmut, Donetsk, and Luhansk, often with high casualty rates. Analysts suggest this strategy helps preserve ethnic Russian lives and limits conscription in major cities where anti-war sentiment is stronger. During the Bucha massacre in March 2022, Russian forces, including Chechens, Dagestanis, Buryats, and other ethnic minorities, were implicated in war crimes. Although it is uncertain which units were directly involved, these ethnic groups, particularly Chechen units led by Ramzan Kadyrov, are noted for their brutality in the conflict. Their roles highlight Russia's reliance on North Caucasian and Siberian soldiers in intense urban warfare. The North Caucasus, home to ethnic groups like Dagestanis and Kabardians, has long resisted external control. With tribal traditions and the influence of Islam, these populations maintain distinct identities shaped by martial values. This cultural background, along with genetic traits like the 3R allele, contributes to the complex interplay of aggression and combat behavior in these regions. The genetic prevalence of the 3R allele in Dagestanis and Kabardians may offer insights into the aggressive behavior often attributed to these groups.